welcome back for another installment of Mass Debate.
The mass debate. You were going down today, sir.
Guys, you don't even understand. We all know that I got completely screwed over last time in a mass debate against this fucking cheating bastard sitting to my right, and that person is Jed for all you out there can't see who's sitting to my right.
And you're likely to be screwed over again.
Yeah, because you probably cheating again.
Well,
watch him, Kirk. Don't let him cheat.
I got my eye on this guy. He is shifty. I'll say that.
He's a shifty shifter. Grifter.
But I'll say this. We do got two quality mass debaters. You guys masturbate harder than I've ever seen two people do it.
Thank you, man.
It's constant masturbation.
I work hard at my masturbating techniques.
That's why we have to have a stack of towels in the corner.
It's all that sweating.
It's true. I think so hard I sweat.
Indeed.
Jesus Christ. All right, well, let's get into this. So, what we're going to do is the normal operating procedure here. You're going to have 90 seconds for opening statements, 2.5 minutes for a question and answer segment. Try to keep your answers succinct to 1 or 2 sentences if possible. And then we're going to have 60 seconds, 1 full minute there for the closing argument. Right now, we're going to roll off, and this is going to determine who gets to choose whether to go first or to choose the topic option.
Time or topic?
So here we go. Gentlemen, go ahead and roll them up.
Do you mind if I go first, sir?
Age before beauty, sir.
Oh.
You devil.
Fuck you. Abra, motherfucking 4.
4.
Ooh,
good lord.
God. Hot hand.
At least
Very
it was,
hot.
at least they were doubles. I get to roll again, right?
I guess that's true.
2
It's like
twos.
Monopoly,
You
right?
pick it up in 2 seconds.
Ah.
3.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
My impotent roll takes an even
Yep.
more.
We're posting up those hot numbers, folks.
Ow!
All right. Well, that means, Craig, you get to choose either whether to go first or the topic option.
What is the topic again, or the topic choices again?
This is going to be real or fake.
Real or fake? Okay. I'm gonna go time, sir.
All
and
right.
I'm gonna go first.
Going
All
time,
right.
you're going first.
Yes, sir. Time and first.
All right. So,
Real or fake? Suppose I will argue fake.
Okay.
all right.
Let's do it, sir.
Then here's how this is going to go. This is going to be about Santa Claus.
Oh, and I'm going real, huh?
You're going real.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I
So
got this.
let's get this set up, and then you are going to start right now with your opening statement.
Okay, Santa Claus is obviously real. We all know this. Not only does he live in all of our hearts, he lives in all of our hearts. He brings us joy and memories. He's an amazing person. He was an actual man named Saint Nicholas back in the day.
Say Nicholas?
Saint Nicholas, who rode a sleigh and delivered gifts to orphans and shit. But more than that, he's more than that. Like I said, he's in our hearts, he's in our minds. He's made a shitload of movies. Tim Allen alone. Tim Allen alone tell you he's fucking real. You gonna argue with Tim Allen? I don't think so, dude. He was in Space Quest. Tim the Toolman.
Tim the Toolmeyer.
Tim the
Tim the
Toolman.
Toolman Taylor, I
Tim
think
the
is what you're thinking of.
Toolman.
Jamaican.
I
home
said
improvement.
Tim the Toolman.
30 seconds.
Like, I'm telling you, man, like, just look at my beard and Kirk's beard and your beard and tell me that there's not a little Santa Claus in there. I mean, really, dude. Just tell me. We all know Santa Claus is real as fuck. How many cookies does he get eaten every year, all the time, dipped in milk? I leave the motherfucker bourbon, because I figured, he's probably got some nasty IBS.
Time.
So I leave him bourbon, and he's got to put up with a bunch of little kids. You know what I'm saying?
All right. You ready for your rebuttal there? You're going to go, or actually your opening statement here. 1.5 minutes starts now, Jed.
So I will agree with you that at one point in our lives, we all believed that Santa Claus was real. And that time of our lives was when we were children. Now that we're adults, we know better. That it's just a story that's told to children, based, as you said, on a real person. But the man coming down the chimney, eating the cookies, leaving presents under the tree. Now, we all know that that's a story for children. It's something to have them be excited about and look forward to every year. It's a good story. It teaches values, but once the values are instilled, you let go of the story when you're older. It's called growing the fuck up, man. So, and Santa Claus is not real. He's just a story. It's been propagated. He sells commercial. He's been turned into a whore for commercial interests for every year, so that you'll come out on a Friday
30
and
seconds.
tramp each other to death trying to get to TVs that are 25% off. Santa Claus is fake. You gotta let him go, brother. You just gotta let him go. And I'll stop there.
All right, with 16 seconds left, you're going to go ahead and give that time over. So then now what we're going to do, Jed, is you're going to start the question and answer session. You'll have 2.5 minutes to ask Kraig some questions. Kraig, try to keep your answers succinct within 1 and 2 sentences if you can. Ready? Here we go.
So if Santa Claus is real, where's all your coal you get every year?
I'm a good boy.
You're a good boy?
That's right. The best, even.
The best. Okay. What
Maybe-
about all the old, the bad kids that are in the world? I mean, they're not like out hucking coal at fucking cars and shit anymore. I mean, where's all this coal
I mean,
that's
my
supposed
guess
to be getting
is
delivered to the naughty kids?
my guess is you're probably one of those bad kids, so that's why you haven't received any gifts from Santa.
Haven't received any coal either, though.
Look, man, I'm not saying every aspect of the myth is correct. Just because, why would they give him coal? Like you said, there's only so much coal in the world. I mean, I recognize that it's a natural resource. It's
You
a
leave
limited
him out
resource.
bourbon, and this bourbon is drunk by the time you wake up the next morning. That is what you're insinuating.
Yeah, man.
So you're saying that some fat bearded white man came into your house, took a shot of bourbon, left some fucking presents under the tree, and then fucked off back to his reindeer.
Nah, man. I'm not saying some bearded white guy. I'm saying fucking Santa Claus.
So, if you believe that happens, where's the coal for all the bad children?
I just explained it, man. That's just a myth to the story. Not everything part of the story is accurate, bro. All right? If you're a bad boy, they just don't give you shit. They're not going to take something that's going to pollute the world and make
Now,
it
you
worse.
have-
That doesn't make any sense. This is
So-
modern times. We know what coal does to the people now.
So you believe that every Christmas Eve there's a man that does hundreds of millions of B&Es to leave presents behind, drinks God knows how much milk and cookies, and
Yeah, man.
does it
that's why I
to
leave 'em
every
burning.
child that believes in the world. What happens to the children that don't believe in Santa Claus? Does he just say fuck them whether they're good children or not?
Well, if you don't believe, then yeah, you don't get. That's how Santa Claus works.
Wouldn't that technically make you a naughty child? Wouldn't he be giving them coal?
Listen, man. You're not listening, bro. There's no fucking coal. Okay? Maybe you want a coal for yourself. Stick it in your mouth, suck on it like it's fucking your dip or something.
This coal thing
Can
is
I
a
answer
pivotal
a question?
This coal
Every
thing is a
time I
pivotal
go
part
to
to
answer
his
a
myth.
question, he cuts me off. What a bunch of shit. And yeah, I do believe all that. What the fuck is your point?
So you believe he makes it to every
Time.
house, every child in the world?
Well, yeah, don't you know how Santa Claus works, bro? There's a tracker.
There is a tracker. All right.
By the United States Postal Service.
Yeah, they would know.
All right. Well, now it's your time to ask some questions, Kraig. And your 2.5 minutes starts right now.
So, do you think the United States Postal Service and the, I think it's the National Tracking Service that's like fucking military? I can't remember exactly what they're called, but it's like the military, they track missiles and shit. You saying they're full of shit?
I'm saying they're doing a PR stunt to make little kids happy.
So, you don't think that,
And if you ask them seriously, they would confirm that they're doing a PR stunt to make kids happy.
you don't believe they,
It's
think
just
they're
like
lying to people?
they mail the letters to Santa that don't go anywhere but in a big fucking pile.
Look, I know you were on January 6th, but you don't really believe in our government institutions. But I'm telling you, you think that they're lying to these kids?
No,
That would be horrible.
I think
absolutely
that it's
horrible
a
for them to lie
great
to
story
these
that we
kids.
tell children to make them excited about Christmas. And I think just like my parents and your parents and probably you put fucking presents out that are from Santa Claus.
Let me ask you something. Do you think Tim Allen is full of shit?
I think Tim Allen's an actor, so yeah, I mean, that's kind of the job description because he's constantly playing people that aren't him.
Well, yeah, he's an actor, no shit. But he believes in Santa Claus. Or else, why else would he play that role? So,
Because
I'm
it's a
asking
fun
you, do you
character
think
to
he's
play.
full of shit?
No, I think he's playing a character and he plays it well, but it is just a character.
You know what? I think you're playing a character right now, and I think the audience out there can see it. They can see it through their ears. They know that you're completely full of shit about this, and they all recognize the power and the presence of the almighty Santa Claus.
Are you going to ask me a question, or are you just going to sit there and
So do
give
you
me your
recognize the
opinion?
power and the presence of the almighty Santa Claus?
I recognize Santa Claus's importance to children, but I also recognize that if you still hold on to it when you're an adult, you probably have psychological problems.
So you don't believe that... okay. Let me just put it this way. Santa Claus brings joy to millions of households. Helps people get through really tough times where, like, suicide rates are super high and all that shit, and you don't believe in him?
Time. You can answer if you like.
I personally do not believe that there's a man coming down the chimney of my house and giving me presents at Christmas. No.
I
don't
say
believe
man. I said Santa Claus.
I don't
All
believe
right.
Santa Claus is doing it.
I
We'll
really don't appreciate...
We'll have to lay it there. We have to leave it there.
I really don't appreciate how he just keeps discriminating and talking down as if Santa Claus is just some fucking man.
Oh, what is he, a they now?
He is Santa Claus, bruh.
He's a brand.
All
It's
right,
like
all right.
Macy's.
Hold on. Now you're each gonna get 60 seconds here to state your case. Craig, your 60 seconds starts now.
So clearly, Jed lives a very depraved and hopeless and kind of sad life for him to never believe in Santa Claus. I mean, who does that? Like, what kind of human being does that? Their soul is clearly fucked up. So really, I think the fact that he doesn't believe in Santa Claus is a metaphor for Jed's life. In that he no longer can connect with the child Jed, the young man Jed. He's just the old fucking fart, get off my lawn Jed, Santa Claus doesn't exist little boy, fuck you type of person. That's the problem here, guys. So tell me, if you believe in Santa Claus as I do,
Time.
then you believe in his magic.
All right. Jed, your 60 seconds starts now.
Look, when I was younger, like everybody in Christendom, I believed in Santa Claus. I actually thought this man came to my house and brought me the good fucking toy for that year because I was such a good boy. I believed that shit. And just like a lot of kids, I resolved at one point that I was going to stay up and try to meet him, right? And you try as hard as you can to stay up and stay up and stay up. I mean, he's got to come at night. I mean, he's not going to be able to fucking fly his reindeer around at daylight. But you never can catch him because it's just your parents sitting up at the top of the steps waiting for you to fall asleep so they can sneak the shit down because he wasn't real. Most of us learned at some point that it was just a story told to us to make us excited about Christmas. To make it, kind of give some kind of symbolism to the gross open consumerism of the whole thing. As we grow up, those are many things that we have to let go of, man, as we become adults. And if you don't let go of them, I mean, you end up with a warped sense of what's going on in the world.
Time.
Ass whooping.
You feel confident, huh?
Fuck yeah.
How do you feel? How do you feel you did?
I think it's a tall order for me to lose to an imaginary being.
Damn.
I think his
He sounds
arguments-
confident, though.
I think his argument was god-awful.
Well, we'll have to let the viewers
It was
or the listeners
it was
decide.
feckless, and it was humorless.
Feckless and humorless, he called it.
Humorless, the man says.
That's
There's many a gold nugget in there.
bold.
You're going to be eating your words on the replay, sir.
Oh, bring it.
Well, that means,
sucker, bring it.
folks, we need you to help us decide this one, so make sure you drop in the comments on whatever listening platform who you think is the fucking winner.
It's clearly reason and logic.
Clearly, Santa Claus and the magic that he brings to our hearts.
Both compelling arguments.
As children.
We'll see you next time.